It all started with a regular day at the creek. Craig and his best friends, Kelsey and JP, were hanging out at their usual spot. They were building a super awesome fort. It was going to be the best fort ever. Suddenly the ground started shaking. A blinding light filled the air. When the light faded, there was a giant crack in the ground. What could it be? Craig, being the brave leader he is, wanted to check it out. Kelsey, with her trusty sidekick Mortimer, was ready for any danger. JP, well, he was just along for the ride. As they peeked into the crack, they couldn't believe their eyes. It looked like a portal to another world. It was full of crazy gadgets and gizmos. Out of the portal stepped two kids. They had on these weird clothes, and their hair. It was like nothing they had ever seen. They introduced themselves as Zeke and Maya. They told the most amazing story. Zeke and Maya were from the year 3030. They had traveled through time. Zeke was a tech whiz. He had gadgets for everything. Maya was a super athlete. She could run faster than anyone in the creek. They explained that the portal was a time gate. They used it to travel to different times, but now their time gate was broken. They were stuck in Craig's time. Zeke and Maya were amazed by the creek. They had never seen so many trees or so much nature. Everything was so old-fashioned to them. They kept mistaking squirrels for rare creatures, and they thought a stick was some kind of ancient tool. Craig and his friends thought it was hilarious. They showed Zeke and Maya all the cool things about the creek. They built forts, they played capture the flag. They even had a mud fight. Zeke and Maya had never had so much fun. But Zeke and Maya knew they couldn't stay in Craig's time forever. They had to find a way to fix their time gate. So, Zeke got to work. He used his futuristic gadgets to try to repair the portal, but nothing seemed to work. The time gate was still malfunctioning. It was sending out weird energy bursts. These bursts were causing all sorts of strange things to happen in the creek. The kids knew they had to solve this mystery. The fate of the creek, and maybe even the future, depended on it. Section 5. The Ancient Secret. Grandpa, Craig's wise grandfather, suggested they look into the creek's history. Maybe there were clues to be found in the past. He told them stories about the creek's ancient builders. These were kids from long ago who created secret hideouts and amazing structures. Could these ancient builders hold the key to fixing the time gate? The kids thought maybe, just maybe, they could. They set out on a quest to uncover the secrets of the creek's past. They searched for hidden clues left by the ancient builders. Section 6. Decoding the past. Finding the clues wasn't easy. The clues were hidden in the most unexpected places, like behind a waterfall, or at the bottom of the creek. Luckily, Zeke had a device that could decipher ancient symbols. Finally, they found it. The last clue led them to a map. The map was of an underground tunnel system. The kids were nervous, but they knew they had to go in. Section 7. Creek Day Extravaganza. While searching for the tunnel entrance, the kids stumbled upon something amazing. It was a hidden grove. The grove was filled with remnants of the ancient builders' civilization. They found old toys, games, and even a stage for performances. Inspired by their discovery, they decided to throw a Creek Day extravaganza. They invited everyone from the creek to celebrate. There was music, dancing, and even a play about the ancient builders. It was the biggest and best Creek Day ever. Section 8. A race against time. But the celebration was cut short. Zeke realized the time gate was becoming unstable. It was overloading. They had to fix it now, or it would explode. They grabbed the map and rushed towards the tunnel entrance. The tunnels were dark and scary, but they pressed on, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. They finally found what they were looking for: a hidden chamber. Inside, they found an ancient device that pulsed with energy. Section 9. Farewell for now. Zeke knew instantly what it was: a power source. He used his futuristic tech to connect it to the time gate. With a surge of energy, the time gate stabilized. It was finally fixed. Zeke and Maya were sad to say goodbye to their new friends, but they knew they had to go back to their own time. They hugged Craig, Kelsey, and JP goodbye and stepped into the time gate. With a flash of light, they were gone. Section 10. The Creek, a place where time stands still. Back in the creek, things were back to normal. Well, almost normal. Craig, Kelsey, and JP would never forget their time-traveling adventure. They learned that even though time moves on, the power of friendship and imagination can bridge any gap. The creek, they realized, was a special place. It was a place where time seemed to stand still. It was a place where anything was possible. They knew that no matter what the future held, their adventures in the creek would stay with them forever. Section 11. The Future of Friendship. As for Zeke and Maya, they returned to the year 3030 with incredible stories of their own. They told everyone about the creek, a place lost to time but forever etched in their hearts. They even started a Creek Appreciation Day to celebrate the simple joys and adventures they experienced. Though separated by time, the kids knew that their friendship transcended any boundaries. They promised to never forget each other and to keep the spirit of adventure alive, no matter what the future held. After all, true friendships are timeless.